This question actually requires a meaning-based attack. In this question, people might be quick to judge just by the idiomatic construction of plans to, plans on, or plans for. But you see, all of these are idiomatically fine. Plans to convert, plans on converting, plans for instructs, all of these are idiomatically fine. So as I said before, only a meaning-based attack based on the differences in the construction of these answer choices can actually work. So let's see what's going on in this sentence. So the parcel service plans to convert its trucks to run on natural gas. So when we look at A's construction, it seems perfectly fine because there's a plan to convert all of these trucks to run on natural gas. So A seems just fine, we can hold on to that. Now in B, the main difference that we can notice here is that the adjective gasoline powered has been removed from before trucks and placed as an essential modifier here in the form of a relative clause. So this that are powered by gasoline is referring to these trucks. Now I have two issues with this construction. First of all, we know the difference between which and that. This is a non-essential modifier while this is an essential one. And these two can create a significant meaning difference, because if I say the trucks that are gasoline powered versus the trucks which are gasoline powered, they don't mean the same thing. So this is a restrictive clause, the first one, which says there are these trucks that are gasoline powered and there are other trucks that are not gasoline powered. But if I use this non-restrictive clause, this could mean that it has these 2000 plus trucks, all of which are gasoline powered, all of them. So there is no separate group which are non-gasoline powered or something. So if you go by the intended meaning, we can see that the parcel service plans to convert its trucks, right? So we don't have to say that they have some trucks that are gasoline powered and others that are not. That is not the intended meaning. So the use of these restrictive relative clause is incorrect. Secondly, this construction of this relative clause also creates an ambiguity, because if you read with the rest of the sentence, to run on natural gas, it could also seem that this construction looks like these trucks that are powered by gasoline to run on natural gas. So powered by gasoline to run on natural gas seems like a very ambiguous construction, and a much straightforward construction would just be to say gasoline powered trucks. So B goes off. Now plan on converting is fine, but once again we have this relative clause, but we have that will run on natural gas. So if this relative clause is pointing to these trucks that will run on natural gas eventually, then what are they planning to convert it to? Because if this sentence means that the trucks will run on natural gas, then the plan on converting it to something remains ambiguous. So what they are converting to is not logically justified by this sentence. C goes off. Now in D, we have plan for its trucks. So plan for is fine, but the problem is in saying plan for its trucks, because if I say the plan for the wedding was something something. So if I say the plan for the wedding, whatever plan it is for the wedding, and if I say this dinner is planned for 2 people, this means again this dinner is planned for these 2 people and nobody else. So if we say plan for its trucks, then it kind of sounds off as the plan is made for these trucks, and that does not make any logical sense. D goes off. Now in E, we have that this parcel service plans that its trucks will convert to. So if I say that they plans that its trucks will convert to, it indicates the meanings that these trucks will themselves convert to natural gas powered trucks. And that also does not make any logical sense. E goes off. This leaves us with the right answer choice, A for alpha.